Evening and welcome back to another Celica video, my 1991 Toyota Celica GT. And in this video we're going to try a few things before we start turning to the injectors and finding out why this car's running like it is. Now, one thing I want to do is to check to see if the brakes are binding, because that could explain why there's lack of power if it's fighting the brakes. That's not going to help. I did check the two on this side, but what I'll do is, because it's a nice day, I'll pull it out of the garage and we'll check each wheel in turn, see if it's binding. So what I'm going to do is going to jack up each corner in turn and try and rotate the wheel, see if the brakes are binding. So I'm going to start with this corner. So, oh, no, that seems to be binding, does that? So, and even though I freed all these brakes off, the brakes off on this side before, I'm just going to have to take this wheel off and then take the calipers off, lubricate them, just make sure they're running freely, but the pistons could be a bit stuck as well, so I'm going to have to free that off, and I'll do that off camera. Well, it took some doing. I just had to pull the caliper off and just push piston in and out a few times, and that seems to be all right. Not perfect, but I may have to end up replacing all these calipers or getting them rebuilt. Anyway, I'll move on to the next wheel. Okay, so I've got this back wheel off, and that seems to be quite free, so I don't have to touch that one. So we're going to move on to the other side. Well, this one seems to be binding a bit, so what I'll do is I'll clean it all up and grease it off and push that piston in and out a few times on the caliper, and that should free that one off. Well, I thought I'd just show you how I free off these caliper pistons. So what I do is use a clamp to push it in as far as it'll go. Right, and that's as far as it'll go, so I'll just take the clamp off. That was a quick way, and what I've done is I've taken a pad out, so what I do is I pull the caliper back in, and then I just press on the brake pedal to get the piston to come out. But with the brake pad out, it's not going to go all the way and pop out, and I just repeat that a few times, you know, in the hope of actually freeing the caliper piston off. So that's basically how I'm doing it. I thought I'd show you on these calipers. So I'll operate the brake pedal, and I'll come back to you. Don't want to see me pressing the brake pedal, that's boring. So the piston should be all the way out, so I'll just leave it off with my screwdriver, yeah. Swing it back and then just do the whole thing again until that piston's moving freely. So I'll get that done, get the rest of that done off camera. You've seen enough of what I'm doing and the method I'm using. So finally it's this wheel, and oh yeah, that is absolutely binding, yeah. So that definitely needs doing. So free that off using the same method I showed earlier, which I did with all the calipers that needed doing. So I'll do all that off camera and I'll show you what it's like when it's done. Well, this one was an absolute pig of a job. Even now I'm not happy with it. I've actually pushed the piston in, so right now it's free, but as soon as I apply brakes, piston's going to stick, so I think I'm looking to getting these front calipers rebuilt or replaced. So I need to make sure these brakes are not binding before I can go any further with this, so I think I'm going to end it here. There's not much else I can do, and I've run battery down as well, so I'm going to call it a day. So that's it for this particular video. Things didn't quite go the way I planned, but that's the reality of the situation. So I think I'll look at getting replacement calipers, or at least a service kit, you know, maybe a new piston seal, and that should solve the problem. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell and you get notified when a video comes out. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching and I'll see you there.